I'm so proud of them! Hello Diaz, welcome to Beauty with a Heart. I'm Lulu. Today I'll be sharing with you all this. This is my top 5 current favorite Singapore cruelty-free indie brands and or makeup items. Such a mouthful of words. It started off with this. This is the Makeup with Rising Phoneix. At the beginning of the year, I've watched Daniel Smith sharing this review, Makeup with Rising Phoneix review. I will link her channel in the description box. And I was surprised, they actually come from Singapore. You see this, I'm a Singaporean beauty YouTuber and been keeping looking outwards and exploring more beauty products, especially cruelty-free products. But I've forgotten I should have looked inwards instead. And because of that, I've explored more and more Singapore cruelty-free products. So, without further ado, let's get started! So the first item I'd like to share with you this is this Full Face. This is the matte foundation oil-free hypoallergenic. And I've already shared this before. And thanks so much to Michelle from Age Graceful. She corrected my pronunciation. This is not Faux. F-A-U-X is pronounced as Full. F-O-H, not Fox. I love this formula because it has a sheer glow matte finish. It's very lightweight, and this is specially designed for hot and humid weather. Because here in Singapore, the weather is very hot and we have summer all year round. So who can understand summer better than us? So I know most countries right now have fall, but next year, when the summer comes, you might like to consider this formula because this is really comfortable. It provides a medium coverage and is buildable to high coverage. And is suitable for all skin types. The only drawback of this foundation is it has no pump. So it comes straight like this. And I find that it can be very messy. So what I do is, I will usually take a Q-tip and dip inside to withdraw some amount from it. Tap onto the face, then use the sponge blender to blend all over my face. And also, as I mentioned before, there are only 6 colors available in the website, which the darkest color may not be even suitable for our dark skin tone dears over here in Singapore. And even for this color, which is Naked, this is the nearest color to my skin. However, I find that it's still too light for me. So I love the formulas, but not really the colors. And now comes this. This is one of my latest favorite brand. This is the Makeup with Rising Phoneix. It's cruelty-free, vegan, gluten-free, and also paraben-free. I super duper love this brand because the formula is super duper good. It's very pigmented and it has a very smooth airbrush finish. I love the way that when you blend 2 or more colors together, it has this very smooth and airbrush finish like I mentioned just now. It's very easy to work with and it comes with affordable pricing. And I've ordered the first batch. And I've already shared that first batch in the previous video. Now this is the second batch and I'm waiting for the third batch to come because recently they just launched their fall palette and I'm waiting for it to come now. So I will do a separate swatch and review videos about this Makeup with Rising Phoneix eyeshadow and eyeshadow palette, or maybe just single eyeshadow first. And they are very sweet. For the first 2 times when I ordered from them, they will usually give a gift with purchase, a free gift. So the first time around they gave me this highlighter face beam. Color name is Audi. And because of this brand, Makeup with Rising Phoenix, I started to explore into more and more Singapore cruelty-free brands. And if you dears are eyeshadow junkies, yes, look out for this brand because it's super duper good. Next is this. I'm not sure whether you can see it. This is the Stila Lashes. This Stila Lashes is founded in the year 2009 and I was a super big fan of them. Not really now because now I'm very stacking on my lashes. I just give out my lashes, so I only apply fake lashes on screen. So they have more than 200 designs, and their very famous and unique designs are the double flats and the triple flats. What does it mean? It means that it has 2 or 3 layers of fake lashes stacking together. Because at around that time, I think Japan is the one who leaded this trend, this beauty trend in Asia, that we stick 2 or 3 layers of fake lashes and apply to the eyes because it will have a more 3D effect. And because, as you dears may know, Asian eyes have very different eye shape from the Caucasian eyes, so we cannot wear lots of Caucasian brands design because their design is super duper extravagant and it will drown our eyes. Stila Lashes, it's 100% handmade. The lashes is made of nylon, no human hair, and the lash band is made of cotton. They are also very famous for their glittery eyelash. I'm not sure whether you can see now here. Their glitters, unlike others, do not drop so easily. But my experience is, when you use it once and remove it, the glitters will drop a bit. And the other series that I like is the lower lashes. They have lots of design. As you dears know, I do not have any lower lashes. But sometimes there are occasions or when my mood comes, I want to have lower lashes. So I will just pop them. Pricing is quite affordable. Depending on the design, it can be from 440 to 6 plus or even like 8 or 9 Sing dollar per pair. And this is the only brand today that I do not know whether these are cruelty-free, because back then when I started to use them, I am not into cruelty-free, so I am really not sure. But other than that, I like the design because it really fits to our Asian eyes better, and there's a lot of cross-stitch design which I already shared before. I love cross-stitch design because it's more natural. Next, this is actually not a beauty product, but it's a beauty applicator, which is this. This is the 13 Brushes Classic Brush for the blusher. This 13 brush is the leading cruelty-free brush brand in Singapore. It's handcrafted, cruelty-free at an affordable price. The hair is made of synthetic. I especially love this classic blush because the shape and the size just fit in so nicely to my cheekbone. It's fluffy, yet not overly fluffy. The length of the hair is just right. For 13 brushes, they design their brush and shapes according to our Asian face. So if you have an Asian face, yeah, you might like to consider these 13 brushes. And last but not least, I like to share with you this. This is the Inga lipsticks. And I think this is the Faux. I followed this brand through Google and they have only one product. Yes, just one, which is the matte lipsticks. Available in 10 colors. At first, I very hesitated to get this lipstick because as you dears know, I'm not into dry or matte liquid lipsticks or matte lipsticks because my lips is already very dry and very wrinkly. And I'm afraid as the time goes by, it will make my lips even drier. So I keep hesitating, and finally, because I want to explore more Singapore brands, I decided to give it a try. So I just bought one, which is in the color Rowa. And I'm very pleasantly surprised by how it turns out to be. I love the formula because it's very moisturizing and creamy on the lips. As you dears now see, yes, it's matte and some of my lines are shown, but it's not so obvious. So my lips feel very comfortable while wearing it. Of course, as time goes by, it dries down to more and more matte, but it still feels very moisturizing. When I wear this to work, it lasted me till lunchtime, and after lunch I just touch up once and that's it. Enough, no need to touch up anymore. Not much cracking and it doesn't look so cakey. The only drawback is when I apply this on the lids, I can smell a rather strong crayony smell. You know, that kind of smell that reminds you it has been kept for a long time. Then, when I look at the box, it stated here the manufacturing date and the expiry date. The manufacturing date was 06-2016 batch. Yeah, this is 2018 already. So the expiry date is 06/2020. So maybe that's why it has a crayony smell. But other than that, I love the formula very much for a creamy matte lipsticks. And also, I'm very surprised that it comes with this kind of pouch. I think they are so thoughtful. Because, you know this, we will put our cosmetics and a lot of stuff inside a pouch. There's so many functions you can use this. They surprised me with very fast delivery. I ordered one night and the following day, they actually deliver right up to my doorstep. And I'm so excited about it because usually I order overseas and it will take a few weeks to arrive. And because this is in Singapore, the delivery time is so much shorter, only 1 day. But of course, I have to pay about $5 for the local shipping. Well, it's worth it. And yes dears, if you want to have a very comfortable creamy matte lipsticks, yes, you can look out for this brand. Oh yes, by the way, I think I haven't said it. All these items I've introduced and sharing with you dears are not sponsored. I have nothing to do with the companies. They also do not know me. Maybe except makeup with Rising Phoneix because I keep ordering from them. Well, I wish that maybe someday when I grow bigger, I have the chance to work with them. But I know not now because I'm still not up to the level. And conclusion! I am very excited to explore more and more Singapore cruelty-free brands. And at the same time, I just ordered and received this. This is the Sahara Eyeshadow Quad Palette. It's made in Turkey. And this is halal makeup. So I will test it out, then share with you dears how is it. And I was chit-chatting with my colleagues and friends about Singapore makeup. The common concern is the pricing for local makeup is not as cheap as Colourpop or Wet n Wild. I guess it's because our local business cost is so high. If you are running a brick and mortar shop in Singapore, the rental queues. The labor cost is also very high. Everything in Singapore is very high. I guess these companies are keeping their prices as low as possible, but their operation cost and business cost is so high. But as a Singaporean, I want to support these brands as much as possible. Because if Singaporeans don't support Singaporean, then who will? And yes, if you are living in the overseas and you are very curious to find out more about them, I will link their website in the description box. Alright dears, that's all for the sharing today. Hope you like this sharing. Now it's your turn to share with me. Have you heard of these brands before? Yes or no? Have you tried these brands before? If so, what's your experience? And any other cruelty-free Singapore makeup that you'd like me to try on? Please state in the comment section below. Thank you so much. And last but not least, here's an inner beauty tip for us to be more beautiful and more wise. And since we are talking about Singapore, this is an iconic man. in Singapore. I've copied his wise words, and this is none other than actually our late Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. If you want to reach your goals and dreams, you can't do it without discipline. He was a very disciplined man, and without him, Singapore would not be as of today. So this is a tribute, my little tribute to him. Anyways dears, hope you liked this video today, and thanks for watching. And I still have my big giveaway going on. So if you'd like to, please join in the contest. And may you dears have a peaceful, blissful and joyful week ahead. See you next time. Bye!